Kia ora te whānau, nau mai, haere mai, action from the 2022 Bunnings Heartland Championship comes to you this afternoon from Rugby Park in Tikawiti. It is King Country, the Rams, who are welcoming the mighty Ngāti Porou East Coast to the heart of the heartland, if you like, in a place like Tikawiti where rugby is such an important part of the community. Looking forward to seeing these two teams go at it in this round 6 clash in the Heartland Championship. King Country hosting Ngāti Porou East Coast, round 6. Terrific to have your company wherever you're watching. Rollins, he goes to the middle. They set the line out, they drive, and in fact he just sort of walks that one and heads and then plants and scores. Oh, terrific stuff. What a try from King Country, and I think that might be Barham, the big lock. He just reached out, Paul Mitchell. What a try, what a start for King Country.
Went high and then sort of lost his blockers, but Barnes was smart enough to push through and stretch out, and fantastic start. Let's see if they can do it again.
Last time they were down in this corner, Josh Barham charged over. This time they go to Dunster, then it's flat, wrapping around and cutting back on the inside. Oh, that's power, and over the line they are, and that's a try, that's balance. That's a wonderful try, way too strong. He came from distance, and the training ground move that comes off in the game, always a delight. And that is a terrific try for King Country. As we look at it again, Carney Dunster won the ball, a wrap around with Caleb Foote, and then back on the cut came big Carlos Bellis, and they weren't going to stop him. 5 metres from the goal line, King Country coming again, tipping. Ross charges into the wall of Cambridge Blues jerseys. Don't know if Richardson was particularly quick to let it go, but they've let it go, and this is another carry here from one of the Dunsters. Rollins over the ball, picked up, smashing into the line was Andrews Peters, spinning. Backline looks a little confused about what they're going to do, so here's Bellis. He's already scored one try, presents again. It was a nice clean out there from his support play. This is Andrews Peters again. You have to let that ball go. Tipping, charging forward and almost there, gets the offload, two in the rover. Carney Dunster. It was Barham who got through that weak shoulder to begin with, and then Carney Dunster was on the spot to collect the offload, and he charges over, and King Country have 3 in the first half.
Oh, that was just a great build-up from the line out. You know, all started from there. They didn't panic. They took it up the middle a bit, then went a little bit wider, and then eventually got their chance. And again, Josh Barnes just breaking through a couple of tackles, bounced up and gave a great offload, and that's a nice try by the Dunsters. They're showing a lot of intent to East Coast, and you know, they're only one pass away of making some inroads, but it's really let them down in this first half. Otherwise, you know, they've played a lot of rugby, but they haven't been rewarded for it.
Damien Hidaway on the field in jersey 21 in place of Chris Palmer, Karaitiana Palmer, who was knocked out trying to score a try and midway through the half. So he's on the field, just couldn't quite hold. Another big scrum from King Country as Foot gets the pass. Here's a drawing pass, and there's a winger, and he's away is the left winger Dobbin. One man to beat. Just slips in the tackle. It was a good tackle. Again, it's quick here for King Country. Tipping wants some backs out to the left-hand side. There's plenty of players out here if they can find them. Ballas gets rid of one, and the offload to Marlowe. Still on his feet as Jonathan Marlowe gets rid of one. They're coming again here, King Country. They can sniff another one. Out to the left it goes. Foot drawing and pass for Collard. Collard up to the line, and Collard's over. And King Country get another try, and it's Quinn Collard who's got it. Some terrific running rugby from King Country, and they have put an exclamation mark on the first half as we look again on the replay as Tipping came out to the left-hand side, and Collard, he's been brilliant in this first half, but we go to the halftime sheds and it is all King Country. 4 tries in the first half, and they lead Ngāti Porou East Coast in Tikawiti 22 points to 0. Pressure being put on that scrum, cleared quickly by Parks. We tried to. Now Kemp floats the pass here, looking to draw the numbers in. This is Hedawini. Replacement, Parks goes in, the captain comes back to Hawani Te Moana, big ball carrier, and they bring him down. Presents again for Parks. Kemp, this is Tangaeri, he's the hooker, likes to run an open play. Presents for Parks again, wrapping around as Kemp holds this time. Does Kemp gets rid of one, and he's up and he's over. Ngāti Porou East Coast hit back at the start of the second half. They were threatening to do it, and Carlos Kemp's the man that's done it for them.
Got some quick ball and had King Country backtracking. So, no, good try and a good start for them to get into this game again.
Great foot movement and good strength in the tackle too from Kemp. Wasn't like there weren't any defenders there. And he went over in the tackle too of the hooker and Captain Rowlands. Wide out, a kick of about 35 metres on the angle. He's taken it quite far back. It's a good strike though from Kemp. It's drifting in and over it goes. And so with less than 10 minutes gone in the second half, and Ngāti Porou East Coast, well, they have made the better start of the two teams, and that deficit down to 15 points.
They sure have, Tom, and credit to them, and obviously the good words at half time. They've come out and stuck to it and got points early. So
charging up to make the tackle is foot for King Country. Parks wrapping around is Perrin. This is Wadman. 6 metres from the goal line, Ngāti Porou East Coast. Another try here would certainly throw a little cat amongst the pigeons. Another good carry from Bollingford. This one's been lost, but we're going back for another penalty. Taken quickly by Parks. He wants to go quickly. Referee says come back, well, not from the mark.
King Country just getting caught flat-footed here, and Ngāti Porou East Coast are getting quick ball.
Let's just go again. We'll build some momentum. Cut that deficit to 12.
Absolutely, and no doubt in the change room they must have talked about that. They said if they could hold on the ball, because they had opportunities in that first half, and they didn't take any points for it. So, now they're up to 10 points. They're back in this game.
Penalty goal from Carlos Kemp. All taken down there by Wesrup for Ngāti Porou East Coast. Back to Kemp, who conversely is all of a sudden having quite an influence on proceedings. Wickham Darlington returns with interest for King Country. That kick. Players over the ball for Ngāti Porou East Coast, and they win the penalty too. Good strong work. I think that was Bollingford, who's just come on the field in jersey 20. He was listed to start this game, Will Bollingford. Pretty much from straight out in front, 35, 36 metres distance for Carlos Kemp. It's a good strike. It's a great kick from the Ngāti Porou East Coast first 5. And just like that, in a flash, the gap is down to 9. Parks is over. This one's collected by Te Moana. They've gone back about 3 or 4 metres here at Ngāti Porou East Coast. Still though in possession. What's their discipline? What's their patience like? Collected and charging forward is Bollingford. 6 metres from the goal line. Serewanga trying to counter King Country. This is another good charge. It's presented again. Little show there from Tuhaka. Lots of players over the ball for King Country. That ball told to let go. Parks, penalty again. It was slow. Parks, you could see he wanted to use his foot. Just thought, you know what, I won't. And then maybe the referee will be conned, and he was. And so, penalty. And they're taking advantage of it. And this man, Carlos Kemp, who has been flawless from the tee so far, and this is his 3rd penalty attempt to cut the gap to less than that 7-point margin, which is key in the context of any game. Carlos Kemp, again, it's another wonderful strike. And straight away, the flags are up. So as we approach the midway point of the second half, and Ngāti Porou East Coast, well, if they weren't on the comeback charge before, they certainly are now. The gap is just 6, and it's a goal line dropout. So Ngāti Porou East Coast dodge a bit of a bullet there. Kemp, will he go long, or will he try and hang this up for a bit of a competition? No. Taken by Tipping, just inside his own half. Here's Oliver Foote, who's looked really dangerous when he's run with confidence. Ducks under the tackle. He slipped into a high one. The referee says it doesn't matter. It's still high. And another opportunity here for King Country. Got a big moment in the game. Midway through the second half. And they are going to go for the points this time. Kick of 41 metres. Pretty much dead out in front. He is kicking into a slight breeze though, so it'll be interesting to see whether he keeps this one low. He hangs it up. It's going to have the distance. It's just whether the direction's good. The direction is wonderful from Quinn Collard. And so, as he did in the first half, he kicks well, and he gets the penalty goal, and slowly but surely it's going to come back for East Coast. Juggle, and then Westrup does get it out. Keep an eye on number 20. Bollingford for Ngāti Porou East Coast. Out wide they come. Here is Hedewini. This time he holds. Tries to glide through the tackle. It's taken well. Wadman at halfback. No, in the end he leaves this one. This is collected for Te Moana. Number 8. Good carry. Parks is in there again. Flat pass to Tangeri. Wrapping around to Kemp. Kemp floats the pass out here. Here is Bollingford. We're just talking about him. And he flicks the pass too. And up they go and over! Over they go, and I think it's Richard Green.
It is.
Terrific from Ngāti Porou East Coast.
Didn't panic. When the time was up to go to the middle, they were right on their line. Looking like they were going to score earlier. Got defended back to the 22 line. Had the patience, rebuilt, and ended up scoring a very, very good try. It's a good team.
Great strength from Richard Green in the tackle of Collard. And if you're good enough, it's one of those. Well, if you're good enough to do it, then good on you, but that will surely be the strategy for
Absolutely.
Totally
agree.
Here's Caleb Foot.
He's had a good game, Caleb.
Strong carry. Charging up this time is George Burkett, who's on the field for King Country in jersey 21. Tipping. Spotted as Captain Rollins. This is for Liam. He's still going, and he offloads too. Chance here for King Country. And they've scored. Charlie Hanari's got the try. He's in jersey 17. But they should all be heading for the skipper, Rollins, who showed terrific strength in the tackle. And that is a big moment in the game because King Country have scored. And all of a sudden that gap blows out again.
Yep, and that's fantastic. And it just shows you in footy, never give up on your feet. Don't go to ground. You feel like you're going to be tackled. Liam kept strong, kept pumping his legs, gave him time for support, and then got the offload, and Hanari over with the try.
It was a challenge and a half from Ngāti Porou East Coast, but King Country off the back of a flying first half hold on to get the win, 32-21.